Okay, so let's see. There's their disclaimer. Everything in the preview server is subject to change. Not set in stone. New adventure pack, Perils of the Planar Eyes. Wow, that sounds exciting. New named loot, bow combat style revamp, and new mount stable. In addition to those primary features, it also contains the following miscellaneous changes and bug fixes. And for those of you who want a link to this, I will give that to you. Cacao. So happy to have all the new viewers today, too. A lot of new viewers. And like I said, I want everybody to feel like you can be part of the conversation. It doesn't matter if you're new to my channel or if you're new to DDO. We're happy to answer new player questions, and we have a very friendly community here. If you want to lurk, that's fine too. I don't mind lurkers. Character Shifter Howl abilities now trigger their effect at the appropriate point in the animation, slightly earlier than before. Shifter Howl abilities can now be cancelled into melee attacks or other skills. Shifter Augment Summoning now works. Maestro of Life and Death now provides its listed spell crit chance. Bard's Hold Monster Mask now uses the correct spell components. Word of Balance's tooltip has been corrected. Fatesinger's Greater Shout has tooltip corrected. Cleric's SLA and actives can now be used while moving. Chaos Hammer, Unholy Blight, and Order's Wrath now do their correct damage versus all alignments. I don't know if we're going to get to that Meridon because, I mean, the Lamania just came up with Update 49 release notes, and this is way more exciting than me reincarnating. Bill Dorr, I've seen you chime in before. But good afternoon and welcome to you, sir. See, earlier when we had a whole bunch of viewers and I was trying to get everybody to chime in at the same time to see if we could get to 50 exclusive or 50 unique chatters so I could unlock some additional VIP badges on the back side of things. I was seeing names that I'd never seen before because I know there are some people that lurk on this channel that literally never chime in. But I hope that at least once in a while you lurkers out there will chime in. It's nice to see some new names. Items. Jeets now offers you a longbow as a weapon choice before the grotto. Salimus now offers you a longbow as a weapon choice after completing the grotto. Glamour. So there's a new starter bow. I won't know if we hit that goal until I shut down the stream when I get like a stream report that I can look at. I don't think it's dynamic. I'll look to see if maybe there's anything I can see now. Let me look under achievements. Okay, that hasn't changed. So either we didn't. The most unique chatters I've had at one time before was 31. I have no idea if we had more than that or not, but you know, if it was higher than that now in my little, you know, achievements in progress thing, that I would know that it would dynamically updates, but I have a feeling it won't update until after the stream. I'll let you guys know tomorrow for sure. Glamored versions of Titania's crown now show butterflies. Cool. That's a nice little visual. Little Mama will be glad about that because I know she made a glamored Titania's crown and was bummed out that it didn't show the butterflies. Insightful and quality resistance items now provide the correct amount of bonuses. Eversight now functions as intended. The Changestone's raid rune turn-in now mentions that it is randomly rolled. Okay, there was a big debate on the channel the other day about that, whether it was random or whether you got what you saw. So there it is. Now we know that it's supposed to be and will be randomly determined, and that kind of sucks. There's just too many combinations there. They need to have a way where, you know, it's fine if you, when you first get it, it's random, but there should be a way to change out the stats for it. Or even if they made it blank and had it so that you could spend raid runes or threads to, you know, change or add in what you wanted. Too many combinations, in my opinion, for that thing to be totally random. Okay, quest. A stuck spot in Blown Deadline has been fixed. Miscellaneous tieflings, both male and female, should now more consistently play the sound of their footfalls and display bloody footprints. When that is toggled on, unconscious range bonuses now appear in the plus stats tab. That's cool. That's a nice addition. You know, we got all those plus stat tabs, or plus tab stats, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever it was. But now unconscious range is going to be there. That'll be really nice. That's a nice little add. Hey, Melanie. Good afternoon. Welcome. Okay, what do we want to look at first? Let's look at the adventure pack first. An element of chaos, seizing the dawn, and beautiful nightmares. Only 3 quests? 4 dungeons, but this preview only has 3. Okay. So I believe this is the one that they said was going to be like Indiana Jones-like in the producer letter. Yeah, so Lamania update 49 preview 1 is up right now, Melanie, and there's that's what I'm looking at right now. To access the perils of planar eyes on the preview server, simply speak to. Okay, so that's not where we'll enter it when it goes live. Okay, so not much there. New named loot. Ugh, of course, we got to look at that. Equipment, Chaos in a Bottle, Trinket. Spell Turmoil. This item pops and buzzes with suppressed energy when casting any damaging fire, cold, acid, or electric spells. There's a chance that you will gain plus 20 alchemical bonus spell power to one of those energy types for 30 seconds. Wow. So it's a general potency item, a wizardry item, magical sheltering, Taint of Chaos. Lawful aligned characters equipping this item suffer a temporary negative level until the item is removed. Blue augment slot. Chain of Monocles. Or Manacles. Belt slot. Repair, amplification, vitality, fortification, sheltering. Clarissa's lace gloves. Assassinate, accuracy, deadly deception. Sight of the Sleepwalker goggles. Potency, accuracy, seeker, deception. Potency? With accuracy, seeker, and deception. That seems like a weird combination. Chamber boots. Insightful intelligence. Insightful intelligence on boots, huh? Speed, dodge, quick draw. Rogues. Aegis of something. Tower shield, alignment absorption. That's interesting because we don't have a lot of alignment absorption items that cover it all. Quality constitution, insightful physical sheltering, resistance 17, that's pretty nice. There's that name again. So some bracers, healing lore, devotion, fortification, healing amplification. Can we take fortification off and put insightful devotion on there, please? We don't need fortification on those bracers. Put insightful devotion, that'd be cool. Ichthenor's Signet Ring, Lesser Arcane Augmentation 9. Increases caster level when casting first 2 9th level spells. Sorcerer Wizard spells by 2. Lesser Divine Augmentation 9. Wow. Increases caster level. First 2 9th level Divine spells by 2. Do Druids benefit from either of those? I don't even know. Alchemical Conservation. I don't like that ability. It seems so lame. Yet it's touted around like it's some kind of Big deal. This item modifies the user's energy, blah, 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 blah. You will gain +1 ki on every successful attack. Maybe that's meaningful to a monk. I don't know. But the rest of it, you will also increase the number of action boosts, turn undead attempts, and bard songs you use per rest by 1. So I get 1 more bard song or 1 more turn on undead attempt. Whoop-de-doo. 1 more action boost, I guess, is kind of cool. UMD +2 or 7. Mantle of that person's name again. Cloak, speed, charisma, parrying, dodge, featherfall. That's not a bad cloak. Got a lot of nice stats on there. It's got 5 stats on it. Wow. And a slot. Speed, charisma, parrying, dodge, featherfall. That's a lot of things on one item. I mean, raid loot doesn't even have that much stuff on it. Parrying and dodge, you know, like almost everybody needs some of that stuff. Charisma is good for a whole lot of skills. Everybody needs speed and feather falling. That's a nice, well-rounded cloak. Oh, these are 12 and 29 items. It should be charisma 7 if it's level 12. Dream Collar, necklace slot, chaos absorption, true seeing, armor bonus, shield bonus. Weapons. Fusible Scepter of 1, Combustion, Corrosion, Glaciation, Impulse, or Magnetism. There are 5 different fusible scepters available from Update 49 quests. These 5 different scepters, or 5 different fusible scepters, have similar effect layouts, but each is based around a different primary element. You're liking the bow combat style changes? Cool. I won't be able to sift through them and have any feel for that, as I've never played a bow user really. One of the following based on an element of the scepter: acid lore, fire lore, ice lore, kinetic lore, lightning lore. One of the following, and then the spell power, one of the following, insightful spell power, and then one of the following, evocation or it's all evocation except for acid is conjuration. Ooh. Wow. Is that going to be something we can make sentient? Because if so, I'm probably going to use that. Unlikely. That's a bummer. Oh, man. We need to be able to make these sentient, because I'm totally... This is exactly what I want. Make my dreams come true, SSG, and make these sentientable. Fusible, something about this item looks incomplete. Perhaps in the future it will be compatible with another item to create a brand new fusion of the two. Wow, that's a big tease. Huh? Oh. Malleable Scepter of 1, Devotion, Nullification, Radiance, Reconstruction, or Resonation. So, one of the following: fire, acid, ice, kinetic, lightning lore. Something tells me that those are supposed to be Devotion, Nullification, Radiance, Reconstruction, and Resonance. That is probably just a sloppy copy and paste. So it's all exactly the same, but with different damage types except this last tier you can add physical sheltering, or necromancy focus, or insightful wizardry, or false life, or magical sheltering. Interesting. Players will have the option of combining fusible scepters and malleable scepters. This will result in a quarterstaff that, oh, so you can make a quarterstaff out of it. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. I haven't had a sneezing fit during the live stream in a week or two, but it happens from time to time. And number 4 is coming. So you can make a quarterstaff with 2 different lores, 2 different spell powers, 2 different insightful spell powers. And then evocation or conjuration focus, and then those other stats as well. 1 or 2 more sneezes, and I'm going to have to step away to go blow my nose. But we'll see what happens. Oh, and magical efficiency 5. Why would there be magical efficiency 5%? Hopefully that's 5 or 10. 5 on the heroic, 10 on the legendary. If it's 5 on both, that's kind of silly. That's what we're looking at now, Triax, is the release notes. Also, good afternoon and welcome to you, sir. Yep, I got caught mid-TR. Well, that's cool. So, probably not be able to be made sentient, which is a bummer. Anything else? That's it. New mount stable. Mount stable. Collecting and summoning mounts now works similar to cosmetic pets. Okay, so this is great. This is not a, a hireling folder or a cookie jar that we're going to have in our inventory. This is just something that's already there. Double-clicking on a mount item will redeem that item and place them in your mount stable. The mount stable is a new tab of the inventory menu that contains all of the mounts that you have redeemed on this server, regardless of which character redeemed them. All of the mounts that you have on this server. Does that mean we only have to have 1 mount per character, or 1 of any mount now? And they're all going to be there, accessible by every character that we have? Plans for the currently existing mount bag item are to be determined. That's right, there's a mount bag, isn't there? So they're basically like, they don't want to, they know that they're basically saying like, we know you paid for this, but, that's going to be obsolete, so we want to do something with it. They just haven't figured out what yet. Okay, bow combat style revamp. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to speak to any of this with any level of intelligence because I don't play bow users, so I don't speak bow. Oh, there's not much here, but let's see. Hey, so now that we're moving into update 49, it's time to take a look at the bow combat style changes. This is a complicated pass with a lot of moving parts, so we wanted to walk through the reasoning behind things before listing the full itemized list of changes. At the bottom, here's what's changing and why. There's a summary of changes at the bottom. Oh, good lord. Yeah, we can't go through all this. Itemized list of total bow changes. Longbows and shortbows now use new, faster animations. All longbows, I'll just read this, and I'm going to give you guys a link to the whole thing. That is a lot to sift through, and only the bow users out there are going to be interested in this. But I'll read the itemized list of total bow changes. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. All longbows and shortbows now innately get your dexterity modifier applied to damage. Point blank shot now also adds, while wielding longbows and shortbows, you gain +1 critical multiplier on rolls of 1920 in addition to their other effects. Blinding speed now grants 15% range attack speed, matching haste. Reconstruct now grants 15% range attack speed, matching haste. Shot on the run no longer gives 10% attack speed with longbows and shortbows. Shot on the run's range power grant has been improved from 3 to 6. Improved Archer's Focus in Tier 5 Deepwood Stalker no longer gives 10% attack speed with longbows and shortbows while Archer's Focus is active. Improved Archer's Focus now grants 10 ranged power. Primal Hymn in Fatesinger no longer gives 10% attack speed with longbows and shortbows. It still gives it for thrown weapons. All instances of 25% ranged alacrity on items have been reduced to 20%. The mini-shot feat is now mini-shot, bow attack. Fire 3 arrows in quick succession. +1 critical threat range and multiplier on each of these shots. Note this is attack only rolls for double shot once. 12-second cooldown. Passive, you gain double shot equal to your base attack bonus with longbows and shortbows. The rapid shot feat now adds, you gain ranged power equal to your base attack bonus with longbows and shortbows in addition to its other effects. Combat Archery now also grants +1 critical threat range with longbows and shortbows. Combat Archery's dex requirement is now 17, was 21. Knight of the Chalice's Tier 4 Knight's Training now also grants the Shot on the Run feat. Active ranged attacks that have bonuses to critical threat range no longer get double the range on those attacks. The following longbow and shortbows have had their critical threat ranges reduced from 18 to 20 to 19 to 20. Pinion, Sapphire Sting, Epic Sapphire Sting, Bow of the Elements Air, Silver Longbow, Epic Thornlord, Unwavering Ardency, Bow of Sinew, Collapsible Shortbow. So that's the summary. And there's a whole bunch of details up here that you can read through, which I'm not going to read through on the stream. But there it is. And that's update 49 in a nutshell, folks. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic.